Anyway, y'all, I'm very much mad because, y'all can see this is how we living, y'all. We live in a hotel.
Here we have a malignant narcissist who took over the caregiving role of someone who is mentally disabled, who needs our help in the most desperate way. I have been so incredibly hurt by the video footage that was taped, some by Chelle, directed by Queen Opp. She was the director of everything that happened. Malignant narcissists, they thrive on getting high off of hurting others. It's an appetite that can never be fulfilled. And if someone don't stand for Chelle, she won't make it. So I'm calling on everyone in social media to act.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to do some commentary a little bit. It's a rainy day and I've been thinking about a lot. It's particularly this situation has really got me thinking a lot because I think it directly affects me and how I operate in this world. Michelle, I pray that she gets help, and I know for a fact that the people who are witnessing this, who are in the authoritative role of protecting the disabled, is going to do what they're supposed to do. I'm hoping, okay, with a big capital H at the beginning of this phrase, hoping that she gets the help she needs. With regards to Queen Opp, or Opp as I will call her, and she deserves much more names than what she is. She is an Opp. She really labeled herself the right. You know, this is something I want to say about narcissism. A narcissist knows that they're a narcissist. Trust me, they do. They have not been diagnosed officially at times. Most of the time, I don't think they are getting official diagnosis, but she knows what she is, and she'll tell you what she is. Okay, she tells you. So I remember watching a video of her and how she says she don't care. She say she'd rather be broke, but as long as she get her attention. Okay, so she wants to be famous. That's on top of her list. That's the first thing. When she got out of jail recently and she got bonded out, someone bonded her out. Who knows who that person is? I'm probably thinking it's one of her flying monkeys that she has around. Okay, and that's the term that's in the narcissism vocabulary book. A flying monkey is someone who is a complicit part of the process of the abuse cycle. Okay, they're complicit. They have bonded her out, and she is out, and she's trying to get back on social media and do her hustle. Okay, she's hustling some kind of way. I've been looking at a lot of content creators, and I want to shout out a few channels. First, NoseyHeauxLive, excellent commentary channel. She does viral stories as well. She does celebrity news as well. If you're interested, please go over and tell her hello, subscribe, and follow her. I also want you to follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, Chandra Powell, and I am also Bossy Budgeter as well. But I don't follow that on my social media. Okay, so I mean, I don't check it often, so I don't post on that. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm formerly known as the Bossy Budgeter Reacts, and I do commentary as well. I do it on mothers and motherhood. I'm also starting with viral stories as well. Another channel that I would like to recognize in this is the Surviving Queen Opp series that she has. The channel is actually called Surviving Queen Opp and the Oppsters. So I've been watching those two. There's a few others, and I'll put them in my description box. Please go check them out. If you want to know more about the case of what's going to happen with this woman, this narcissist. I'm not a psychologist, so I do label her, in my opinion, because I have a lived experience with a malignant narcissist. That's exactly who Opp is, okay? She's a malignant narcissist. She is someone who has no empathy, no care for authority. She laughs in their face. She don't care about suffering consequences, okay? That's the most dangerous people in the world. They're dangerous. And they have the capacity to kill. And I believe Chelle was going through a slow death. Chelle has consumed things that will kill a lot of people in a lot of different circumstances. Somehow she survived. She is still trying to survive. Mentally, I think she's in the state of destruction. She is so torn that she can't see her way through, and she needs help. She needs intense therapy for narcissistic abuse. That's going to take years. I imagine Chelle will probably have lifelong effects of what has happened to her. And I imagine every time she looks out into a live stream and see people that's bashing her, she is confused. But because that person was behind her, her abusers were near her, she couldn't respond in a normal, rational human behavior. She had to put on a facade of happiness. And in that also has trauma. You notice in the video how tired she is. That when Chelle went live, and it was Chelle who probably initiated that live stream the last time, after 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of being abused, that she had finally had enough, and she had to reach out. And she was angry because no one could get to her. I'm sure through all the years, people have known where they were. I'm just learning that they are in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh area. But I'm not understanding how this could go on for so long with eyes. And they even had people in the live stream that were opposed to the treatment of Chelle, that no one actually did anything to further the situation. I mean, were cops called there repeatedly for 1, 2, 3 years? That's such a failure of the justice system, in my opinion. If cops had been there in 2020 when this abuse was starting, or 2021, what happened all those times? Because how do you get someone to eat and consume feces? How do you get someone and videotape it to sleep with several homeless men unprotected? And in the videos you can tell she didn't want to do it. But had she had any rebuttals, the violence would get worse. This is the type of things that makes me lose hope in humanity. This is the type of thing that makes me do this video right now today. I don't know what's going to happen in this case. Because we look at things and a lot of people say it's only social media, it's only social media. But you have maniacs that come and they put themselves online for you to see them, and they record their misdeeds. And when you give them the okay, just like with serial killers, some of them showcase their work and then they go home and watch the news and watch what's happening. I've watched many documentaries on serial killers. I've studied it in college. I went to several psychology seminars. I don't have a psychology degree, but I have an arts and applied science degree. And the majority of those sciences is psychology. So I'm not a trained expert in that, but I know a whole lot. Serial killers will commit these crimes and they'll go home and look at the news. And they get the satisfaction of getting away with that. And when I see Queen Opp getting away with it and her behavior online, that last live stream, she know how that girl face looked. She know. She told you there's 3 mirrors, she said. I see it. They see it. She was getting a high then. I could see it. She was feeling so good about things. And the views was going up, which made her even more excited. Half the audience was probably looking at Queen. Probably 20% of that audience that day that she live streamed that was looking at Queen. But all eyes was on Chelle. That was the star of the show. A show that Chelle did not want to participate in, but she had to. And maybe they didn't want her to get online that day. But when Chelle grabbed that live stream and hurry up and turn on that camera and live stream, and then she played her role. She did it. She went strong enough, as strong as she is. But her mind was so torn. But as strong, it takes a strong person to endure the level of abuse and then get on and act like nothing's happening. The abusers caught her on live and played the role as well. But the people in the audience can see something is very wrong here this time. I don't know how they didn't see it the other times. But this time it was different. And I just want to say, now, because our community, the black community, don't get the justice sometimes that we deserve, we're going to have to put our necks on the police and the authorities. And that's why we have to reach out to people who can advocate for a black woman. A black woman who faced a live stream of black participants, majority I'm sure, of black people who watched her get abused. So I don't understand how we want justice from other races when we can't treat our own right. That's a different topic for another day. I think I said what basically is on my heart and on my mind. I'm an empath, and I do care what happens to Queen's kids. The kids she neglected and don't care for. She hates her kids. And they're going to go out in society, and I hope they don't hurt anyone. But I don't know. She's probably created several monsters now from how she treated them. Because she made no distinction between how she treated Chelle and how she treats her son. There's no distinction. They are just there to serve her. And if they can get money, then they will. If she can get money out of the situation, that's all she wants. And if you put a camera in front of her and give her the views like she's famous, she's gonna love it. And when she's ready for the discard, in Chelle's case, that discard could have ended in death. And if she goes back, that's what her future's gonna hold for her at the hands of that woman. If you like this video, please like the video. I hope you've watched it at this point all the way through. I don't know. I have been doing a lot of thinking. I want to get some regular content out, some little vlogs, some here and there, because this channel, I want to be kind of not targeted on just one thing all the time. I like variety. So with that being said, I will try to upload, and I'm doing it twice a week for now, but I'm going to be trying to do more. Comment down below what your opinion is, how you think the outcome's going to be. And please, if you support Queen, this is not the channel for you, because I do not like that woman. I want her to serve lots of time, as much time as possible for what she has done. Thank y'all for listening to my commentary today. Y'all have a good day.